As weak as you are, as tired as you are, as many mistakes as you made, you do make a difference. There is something they would lose if you were not there. There was something that they would miss if you were not there. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. Keep hopping. And I took some bruises that I never expected to take, and I lost some people that I thought would always be there. I buried some people that I was counting on to be there with me, and they didn't make it with me, but I'm still here. I fought my way up. I fought to get to work. I fought to get up on my feet. I fought to stand. I fought to carry on. I fought to love. I fought to live. I fought to get out the bed. I fought with my fears, my doubts, my anxieties, my insecurities. I fought with haters, liars, backbiters and betrayers. I even had to fight with family, and many times I laid in the bed, I couldn't go to sleep because I was fighting with myself. I fought. I kept the faith. I kept it. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of courage. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money, but I kept. Down on my knees, I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was. If you lose a job, keep the faith. If you lose a spouse, keep the faith. If you bury your child, keep the faith. If you have to downsize, keep the faith. If you have to move in with your mama, keep the faith. If you're at your wit's end, keep the faith. If you have to catch the bus, keep the faith. If you have to thumb, keep the faith. If you get sick, keep the faith. If you lose your kidneys, keep the faith. If you got heart trouble, keep the faith. You might not get a new heart, but you got to keep your faith. To the person who keeps quitting, you have to live with that infection that you carry, that propensity to never finish. I got so depressed, I got so discouraged, I wanted to die. I prayed after seeing people get healed and delivered. I've raised people from the dead and couldn't get the thorn out of my own flesh. The contradictions of being powerful outwardly and conflicted inwardly is enough to make you quit, and still he finished the course. Isn't it amazing how good you can be at fixing other people's lives? You know exactly what they ought to do. Is there anybody in here who have ever prayed, Lord, is there a way I can get out of being me? Being me is not going so good. Being me is not what it's cracked up to be. You may not come in first. You may not get a trophy. You may not be honored or recognized or even appreciated. And they all may be saying you're nothing and a failure and a reject. But the Lord sent me out here this morning to tell you, keep on hopping. Every champion has felt it. Every president has felt it. Every king has felt it. Every lion has felt it. Every winner has felt it. Every soldier has felt it. Every victorious person has felt it. The urge to quit. Don't you give up on your dream. I don't care if you don't have the money, and you don't have the help, and you don't have the family for it, and you don't have the background for it, and you don't have the friends for it. Don't you give up on your dream. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It may take you twice as long. You may have to take courses and classes. You might not read as fast. You might not move as quick. You might not have as much. But don't you quit. Don't you quit. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. As weak as you are, as tired as you are, as many mistakes as you made, you do make a difference. There is something they would lose if you were not there. There was something that they would miss if you were not there. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. Keep hopping. I can't believe I made it all of these years. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I really can't believe it. There were so many close calls, and so many times I like to die, and so many times I didn't see my way clear, and so many times I didn't have enough wisdom, enough support, enough finances. I can't believe that I started doing something at 19. I can't believe at 56 I'm still doing it. Outlets and friends and presidents and policies and ages and eras, and I'm still here. And I took some bruises that I never expected to take, and I lost some people that I thought would always be there. I buried some people that I was counting on to be there with me, and they didn't make it with me, but I'm still here. Don't you quit. Don't you quit. It is not a white thing. It is not a brown thing. It's not just for men. It's not just for women. It's not just for kids. It's for people that are trying to hop their way back home. Come hell or high water, doing the best they can with what they got. That's who we are, doing the best we can with what we got. And we may not break any ribbons and we may not get any trophies, but if we can learn how to hang on in there, we'll be all right. Squeeze that person you're touching, because they're going through something while you're going through something, while she's going through something, while I'm going through something. And we all came because we, at one time or other, defy the urge to want to quit. Right now, I feel like going on. I will not lie to you, I feel like going on. But I have seen days I did not want to get out of bed, didn't want to put on clothes, and didn't even feel like brushing my teeth. I've seen days so dark that I just want to keep driving, and I didn't even care where I ended up or what you called me. They came, and they passed. And they came to pass. Good days, bad days, broke days, lonely days, sick days, afflicted days, on the mountain, in the valley, through the creek, through the cemetery, at the graveyard, in the emergency room, at the PTA meeting, in the principal's office, in the doctor's office, heartbroken, heads down, still standing, laid on the unemployment line. You don't hear what I'm saying. Before life is over, you got to go through everything. Before life is over, you got to go through everything. You can make it through almost anything. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. We're gonna pull somebody out of death's door right now. We're gonna pull somebody out of discouragement and depression. We're gonna pull somebody through college. We're gonna get a hold of somebody and we're gonna pull our kids through college. Even if they don't get the loan, if they don't get the grant, if they gotta work part-time jobs, even if they're not A students, even if they make C's and they get tutors and they only make C minuses, we're gonna pull you through. Squeeze that hand, don't quit. This is better than therapy. It's better than counseling. It's better than medicine. There's a faith injection that's going out right now, touching people where they need it the most. Let your faith touch them. Let your love stir them. Let them be empowered. Let them be revived. I rebuke the spirit of suicide. I rebuke it right now in the name of Jesus. You shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. You're not going to quit. You're not going to run. You're not going to faint. You're not going to collapse. Even if you have to hop, you're going to finish what you started by the grace of God. Number one, you have to own your own happiness. Take it away from other people demanding that they make you happy. Your kids are not going to make you happy. Your spouse is not going to make you happy. A big house is not going to make you happy. Own your own happiness and be responsible for doing those things that bring joy into your own heart, independently of life and people and money and all of that stuff. Right. It doesn't necessarily give you a happiness. You have to take responsibility of that peace and that joy that lives inside of your heart and not inside of your stuff. Challenge their own story, because people torment themselves by how they see their life. They've told themselves a story as if it were the truth, when it is really a perspective truth. And sometimes you've narrated a story that you beat yourself to death with. Challenge your own story. Change the way you talk to yourself about who you are and what happened to you and what you're going to do in your life. You wrote the script. Change the story. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. A lot of us delay our happiness. When I get to this level, when I get my degree, when I get the kids, when I get married, I'm going to be happy. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the whole step, the whole process. Every day that you get up to strive for whatever it is you're after. Because if you don't see yourself as valuable, nobody else will.